Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can hear me?
Yep.
All right. How many people we dealing with right now? I'm trying to figure out.
Um, I see three. I don't know where to see a room. It says no attendees.
It says who?
It says zero attendees, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's 23 attendees.
It says 23 out of 30 are registered,
Yeah.
but nobody actual. No, we just
Uh,
didn't mute himself. All right, John, you can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. We got some people. Can y'all hear us though? Yo, can you hear me? If you can hear me.
I don't know why they can't hear you.
Can they hear you?
Can you guys hear me? What the hell are you doing to these webinars, Devon?
Man, they every single time, bro. Every time.
What the fuck, man?
We got 24 people here. It says 0 viewers, but here. Hey, I'm
What?
being recorded live on YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and send people in the chat the link on YouTube.
Okay.
All right, if you can't hear, go to the YouTube link. If you can hear, you need to go to the YouTube link. Hey, no, well, it said okay. I think
What?
keep the chat open though. Any questions? We can get that answered.
Yep.
Hey, Damon,
Yo.
is that you?
What's me?
That echo, brother.
No, it's not me, man.
Okay. Man, if it's only 10 people on it, we could have just did this on Google Hangout.
Well, I think there's more than 10 people here. I mean, I think we'd have more people if it wasn't screwing up a bunch.
Okay, so it seems that half might be on the other link.
Well, apparently they can hear us on YouTube, so that's good. Yeah. See, Josh just confirmed it. I told you.
Okay, all
I
right.
told you.
Hey,
Bro, I'm sitting here sipping on my coffee. I just woke up. I'm all like baggy-eyed and stuff.
bro, we're about to change the world, man.
I know. No time for sleeping when we're changing the world. My bad, bro.
No more sleep, man. No more
I
sleep.
know. I'm sorry. I won't sleep anymore. I only slept like 4 hours. Ugh. I got a whole freaking container of pre-workout in front of me though, so I'm good. Cool, guys. Yeah, we're just making sure everybody's gonna get in here first. So yeah, straight to the dome, Josh.
All right, so we'll just give it a few more minutes. All right.
If anybody's trading right now, I don't usually trade these hours, but AUD JPY is about to drop. But yeah, let's focus on this webinar right now. $81. Actually, I take that back.
All right. Are we ready to go? All right. Yo, Damien.
Yeah. What's up? Yo.
All right.
What's up, bro? Hey, it's not funny, man.
No, okay, it was the YouTube. All right. Only showing 18 people. Well, now 17. But I mean, I'm ready to get started. If y'all
Let's
are.
do it, man. We got things to do. All right, let's go. Ready to go.
All right. So first off, I want to welcome everybody to the family. Now you are all officially a part in GC. The last month, I, a lot of others, we really put forth a lot of time and effort into, providing. So if you haven't already, taken advantage of that dollar promo, go ahead and do that. If you access that link that we sent out, that's going to get you the for $1, right? The entire month. Also locks in your rate, $99 a month. All right, now this is exclusive to everybody who's been with GC for the past month. Everybody from the past week or two that's just coming on board, and everybody here on out, they're going to be paying $120 a month, which is still, that's a steal.
Yeah, to say the least. I don't know if you guys have seen the other prices in the industry, but that's killer. They'll charge you $300 just for a basic indicator.
That's the truth.
I know. I was trying to buy it.
All right, and so if you don't know by now, we're strictly focused on trading, right? So we're not trying to have you recruiting other people. I mean, you can promote GC. You're gonna be posting your profits. You're gonna be excited about the trade of the university. That's fine. That you go ahead and tag the Facebook page or the website. But yeah, post. All right, because this is about to get crazy. Things are about to pick up. The university is launched. All right, so whether Forex is, PIP is, or if you don't, right, you're still gonna go through the same steps because they spend their time studying, but ask them what are they studying, and they're just out there through baby pips, looking at other websites. So this university is gonna give good structure, and it's gonna incorporate some things I think a lot of you might have missed away. All right, so with that said, we're offering our auto trading platform, right? We have the trade room, we have university, and we're also going to have classes.
If you guys have a question about anything, just type in the chat and we will address it. This is going to be an interactive webinar. So,
yeah. We need your engagement.
Yeah, it's not just Bell and I talking to each other. We do that enough. So go ahead and talk to us.
You said I'm breaking up. All right.
Yeah, you are
You hear
a
me
little
now?
bit. You are a little bit, but it's not too bad.
All right. All right. So if you tried to roll into the courses, night, we have them locked. All right. We have them to now. They'll be unlocked and you can start learning immediately. All right. So the Orient is the only course that's up right now. So start just ask how to get enrolled. You'll just go to the website, log in, sign in with the nation. If you haven't done so already, sign up. And when you see the course, you want to set the orientation course. All right, but like I said, that's unlocked tonight.
What account for
Okay.
one? Are you talking about your auto trading account? You shouldn't be touching that one unless it's already funded.
No, I think a lot of people are having trouble signing up with PayPal. Um,
Oh,
I, you know, from my understanding, you don't have to have a PayPal account. You can. There's
no,
another
you
option.
could be able to just use your card. You should.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that should be fine. And guys, there's this is just the orientation course. Bella and I are working on the rest of the courses right now, so this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's lots of stuff coming in the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, we've got forces. We got the orientation course, we got the associate's course, the bachelor's, and the master's course. All right, just from the orientation course alone, that
Daniel, yes, eventually there will be. Right now, there's just one. But yeah, the university is going to have everything from A to Z, everything from what is a PIP to advanced trading strategies that Devon and I use ourselves to profit. So no, it doesn't matter where you are as far as what you know about Forex. You could be brand new. If you go through this university, you're going to be able to come out a profitable trader. Obviously, it takes practice. You're not going to just be able to read a book and then be a phenomenal trader. That's why we have the live trade rooms, the one-on-one training, and all of that. All of that combined together is going to really that's what will make you a good trader. When you go to settings, it does have them. Settings on what, Richard? And Daniel, as far as the auto trader, I'm sure more than one person has this question, so I think that needs to be addressed. That's our vision for the future, is to have, similar to IML, how they have Smooth Sterling, Steady Freddy, they have like 7 now or something like that. Is our vision for the future is to have more signal providers to choose from. Right now, it doesn't, but you can adjust your risk multiplier and your lot sizing and all of that.
that's one of the many beauties of our auto trader setup. Right now, yes, you have to have it running 24/5, right? When we upgrade our servers, you're gonna be fully automated. You're gonna be able to keep it online, running 24/7. Don't have to worry about a bad internet connection or anything. But I mean, right now, what we have to offer is unlike anything else out. control on your sizes, you have full control on your risk management.
And when he says full control, that's not even a joke. You know, if for example, if the auto trader is trading pairs that you don't really like, or you know they're not really doing well with that pair, you can opt out of those trades. So anytime there's a trade placed on that pair in particular, it won't go through to your account. So when he says you can fully optimize your trade portfolio based on the auto trader, that's true. You can edit the entire process.
Yeah, so starting out, you know, we're going to be starting with smaller accounts, just to give everybody, you don't have to put in $500 to start your trading. So starting out, we're going to be trading, you know, account sizes. But you know, let's say 8 months down the line, you know, if you come back in and only have $100 to put in your auto trader account, risk management, you know, we're going to sit down and we're going to tell you, okay, based on this account size, follow this risk management. You can either set a percent, or if you're not comfortable with, you know, the trader, you know, placing 2.0 lot sizes, you can opt in for a set size. Lot size he chooses, yours will use the same every single time. Or you can use the risk manager, and basically you can just set a percentage. That can be anything from 0.01 to 1,000. Now, obviously, don't use 1,000, but that just gives you a full, you know, a full perspective on the abilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's going to be how-to videos and lots of direction on the auto trader. Like we said, the auto trader isn't fully auto right now, and what we mean by that is it does take some work on your end. You do have to leave it running. That's why you need to have a separate MT4 terminal. You know, have it open and have that one running that way, and then you can have another MT4 terminal that you can trade on your personal account with. You just need them both running at this time until Devon said he upgrades the servers, and then it will be fully in the background done for you. You just connect to it, and then it's good to go, similar to IMLs, except better. And then also is we're gonna be doing a really, you know, consistent schedule as far as training and webinars. I'm thinking every Friday evening and every Saturday there's going to be training for myself. I'm going to set a curriculum, and we'll talk about it during the week prior, what you guys want to cover, and then we'll do a really, you know, in-depth training on whatever topic that is. And that's going to be we'll probably do a small one Friday, but primarily Saturday, because that's when the markets are closed. That's when people are recovered. That's when most people don't work. So we'll do the brunt of our training on Saturdays. So expect a webinar every Saturday.
We're gonna have webinars, update you on, you know, along every step of the way. This is just the beginning. Opportunities at this point are limitless.
Hey, Richard, don't worry about connecting to the auto trader. If you're not connected to it right now, you and I can talk afterwards, and we'll get that rolling, so you won't miss anything. It's okay. Don't stress about it right now. It's okay.
As long as that you're in the system now, that's the best thing. We're gonna work on everybody's auto trader up and running tonight.
Yeah.
So don't put the cart before the horse.
Oh, another thing, guys, here real quick. I'm not sure if everybody actually made it into the room, but it's important. There's going to be a newsletter opt-in option, and I highly, and it's going to be on the GC website, and I highly encourage you to all opt into that. And that's going to be because as the group grows, I mean, yes, we've been able to be kind of like really personal with each other, you know, group chat, everything. And it's because we're less than like, you know, less than 250 people right now. We have time to engage with everybody. But when we're 25,000 people, we can't just have a group chat. You know what I mean? Because if there's 25,000 people in one group chat, there's no way, right? So we're going to have a newsletter opt-in option on the GC website, and I highly encourage everybody to watch for that and then opt into that, because that's going to have, you know, a couple newsletters a week, and what that's going to bring is exactly what it says. It's news, webinar information, updates, and not only that, is in each one there's going to be some kind of gold nugget in there, whether it be a custom indicator, some kind of tip on trading. Everyone is going to be, we're going to make, you know, every one of those newsletters just absolutely as beneficial as possible, because we're looking to bring you guys the best, highest quality content in the shortest time possible. That's the kind of the goal with GC, is you know, none of that BS foo-foo stuff, you know, roundabout, you know, round the bush type stuff. We want to get right to the chase with as far as efficiency. So watch for that. That's going to be coming here within the next couple of weeks.
And just to harp on Damon, you know, that's the biggest, is finding good content that's not watered down, right? You read through watered down content, you're gonna get watered down. And I'm a true testimony to that, because when I started trading my first week, I was everywhere. I was all over the place, you know, looking at this article, watch this video. Now what I have found is we found a clear-cut path. We can tell you exactly what you need to learn, you know, so there's no need to go to other websites, because we're getting you content that actually works.
Right. And I'm gonna say something right now, but let's just be honest here. Like, this, nothing we say is to offend anybody. You know, this is just adult conversation, you know, business conversation. So if I say something that could potentially be a little bit offensive, don't take it that way, because it's not. Okay. So, and what I was going to say is, you know, I don't know if you've noticed, but Devon and I we haven't been in the industry for years, like a lot of these people. We've been in, you know, this is my fifth, you know, maybe, you know, heading up to my 6th week of Forex right now. Devon's been in slightly longer than me. And, you know, some of you guys in this group have been trading longer than that. Right. But here's the thing. Yeah, Josh, I agree. Here's the thing is, again, not putting anybody down, is, you know, our results as far as our profits have been exponentially more than a lot of people that have been in the industry a lot longer time. And the reason for that is the quality of the information that we've been studying and practicing and implementing into our own strategies. We, like you said, we found the clear-cut path. We already paved that road for you guys to walk down. We already stepped in all the potholes, you know what I mean? And we filled them in for you. That way you can just travel down that road as smoothly as possible. Okay, so yeah, as far as what Joshua just said, yeah, the newsletter is going to be huge, not only right now, but like when there's 25,000 people, 250,000 people, that newsletter is going to be essential, right? Because right now we're able to communicate with everybody personally. But, you know, if there's 25,000, 250,000 people, you can see how that would be a mess without a newsletter. But, yeah.
So like you said, I mean, you all have direct access to him and I, which, you know, later on down the line, it's not going to be the case. So, I mean, you know, use that to your big full advantage of it. I mean, mine's on up right now, but I promise you I will get to your message. So the messages, but please make it relevant.
True. Oh, and another thing, I know Devon and I were talking about this morning, and I know he dropped a message about it. If we say something in the chat and it doesn't apply to you, please do not feel compelled to reply anyways. You know, whether it just be an emoji. Yes, we like your engagement, but the group is growing to where, you know, if everybody is just hammering emojis in the group, then other people's phones are blowing up. My phone's blowing up. His phone's blowing up. When we want to keep the chat's content as clean cut as possible, you know, just have the pure, good quality content. So, geez. Yeah, the forums is going to be like a chat. That's good too. So if something doesn't apply to you in the chat, please don't feel obligated to respond. Okay, we know you're there. We know you're not just, you know, sitting around in the back. It's okay. We just want to keep everything as clear cut as possible.
Yeah, and like Michelle just said, that's also a good point. There is a chat. There's a forum at NTU, so you can see that. You can also see who else is online with you at any given time. And like she said, the orientation alone contains 1 courses and 22 quizzes and exams. Right. So after you complete a lesson, there'll be a quiz for it that we can test your knowledge and see that you retained the information. So it's best to not skim it. You know, really take advantage of the information that's being offered. You know, this stuff is unique. Some of these concepts, you know, you're not going to find anywhere else. And that goes even later on down. You know, I've been talking to people who've been trading for years now. And when I tell them what I know, there's all right. So like she said, questions were a beast. All right. So if you skim, there's math involved, there's matching, real trading scenarios, you know, and that's from lot sizing to if you see a picture to know what kind of candlestick pattern this is, you got to be able to what kind of pattern that is. Everything is in this course. You're gonna think that you're an online college course.
Yeah.
$51 courses, 22 quizzes, just in the orientation, guys.
And keep in mind, guys, we can see who is really engaging in the courses and who's kind of just skimming through. So just, you know, when you're going through and working on it, just keep in mind, you know, we can see who's doing what and who's actually applying themselves.
And you know, your grade is really going to reflect that because you will be graded. In most cases, the minimum pass is an 85. In some cases, it's an 80. But in order to move on to the next, you know, the next of a course, you know, to give people, the orientation course is broken down into 5 sessions: 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. In order to move on to the next section, you have an 85 grade higher.
Yeah, Josh, that's what I was getting to with that is the whole spamming the emoji thing is got to stop, guys. Like, I like that you guys are fired up and excited, but you know, with the group getting so big, keep in mind, you know, be respectful to the other people in the chat because, you know, when they get alerts from this chat, they're expecting good content. They're expecting quality information that's either going to benefit them or help them trade or, you know, help them profit in some way. Right? So every time their phone blows up with this chat, they're expecting some kind of good content. But when they consistently see spammed emojis or people talking about nonsense, like, I like to have fun, guys. Don't get me wrong. I like to have fun. I like to be, you know, one-on-one interactive, having fun with you guys and joke around. But, you know, when people are consistently seeing nonsense in the chat, they're going to mute it. You know, they're going to be less engaged and it just looks unprofessional. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying just be a stickler and always be professional. It's just keep other people in mind, you know, when we're trying to give you guys quality information. Okay, just be considerate is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you know, with that, we have the group, the private group that, you know, you guys have to get approved. You know, in that group, you can post all your personal problems. You know, what you ate for what you ate Saturday night. You know, that group is more family based, you know, and
Yeah,
also
He's talking about the Facebook page, guys. So you can go there and post whatever you want as long as it's professional, and it's somewhat Forex related.
If you haven't been added to that, just go through. We'll post a link again. Once we approve you, just go. And so you'll be able to see that there are multiple chats attached to that group, and those chats are going to be for each course. So if you're in the orientation course, if you have questions or you want to talk to others taking the same course, then that chat. We'll have a chat for each course. I know y'all are hungry. I know y'all got questions.
Hey, for you Oregon guys, tonight we're going to be meeting up and trading together over in the Forest Grove area. So go ahead and connect with me. Just send me a personal message if you want to attend that. We're going to all be getting together and trading. We might do a live session with it. So we might be live for everybody not in Oregon, may or may not be. But if you're in Oregon or in the area and you want to go, just send me a personal message. But aside from that, I guess if you guys, questions on, the newsletter's coming. So that's something to look forward to. Weekly webinars, 1 to 2 a week that are purely training. Obviously, consistent results from the auto trader. Content. Bella and I know Bella's really been smashing content. But yeah, we're gonna be putting out even more here soon. So more courses. So make sure you guys are working through those courses and really applying yourself. Because here's the thing: is like if we see you asking questions in the chat that are clearly explained in one of the courses that you have access to, I mean, just think about that for a second. I mean, how does that look on your part? What kind of laziness does that look like? It's an open book test, and you're asking questions about an answer that you already have. All you got to do is look it up. You know what I mean? So, and you know what I'm talking about. So, keep that in mind. Really, your results are up to you. So, it's how much you engage, how much you apply yourself, and how much you really take advantage of this content we give you. Because all we guys can do, all we can do for you guys is bring you the water, right? We can't make you drink. So we're just giving you the best, highest quality water, ultra filtered, that you can find anywhere, but we can't force you to drink it. You know what I mean?
High quality H2.
Yeah, that high quality H2O. Vitamin, that Forex water, We got that fountain of Forex.
Hey.
Hey, Richard, we'll talk about that afterwards because lots of people are already connected. So go ahead and connect with me or Bell after the webinar, and we'll get that worked out.
The auto trader, the university, everything will be unlocked tonight.
Yeah.
We have multiple people who are there to help with setting up your EA. The university, we're just waiting on everybody to, really get in there, take advantage of this. It's not long. After the time expires, that page is going to be gone like it existed. thing to look forward to. Thank you for your patience. And a lot of y'all have been really loyal to G. I admire that. Admires it. This wouldn't be possible without everybody in the group.
As far as trade houses go, obviously that's gonna, we're working up capital. We're planning on having one up in the the northern area of the West Coast. Obviously, one in Texas, because most of you guys are in Texas, so it's gonna be coming soon. But keep in mind, there's a large sum of part of capital that's got to be raised to do that, right? But it definitely is something in the works. So. Yeah, John, one in Canada.
Now, John, we might have to move you down here, buddy.
Yeah. We need that London trade house though.
Yeah, we people in London too. Miami, Japan, Australia. Oh, Colombia. Sorry if I missed anybody. All people in Virginia, New Jersey, New York. Well, I mean, I'm excited. This group are here at the very birth. GC just gave birth to four bees, four babies, and they're all about to grow into their own separate entities. But it's still just the beginning.
Hey guys, as far as webinars go, so here's the thing is I'm not going to be just doing random webinars throughout the week anymore. We might, with a couple of people just jump on a trade session. Yeah, that might happen. But as far as training, they will be recorded and they will only be viewable on the GC website. So if you miss it for whatever reason, one of the primary training ones, on a Saturday, if you miss it, it will be in the GC archives as soon as it's uploaded and working properly. So we're not going to be doing just random ones for training throughout the week. Yeah, we're gonna the whole thing is moving forward is we need structure, consistency, and schedule. Right, everything's got to be structured. So definitely keep in mind that there's going to be a schedule, and if you do miss it, that it's not the end of the world. You can watch the replay, but just make sure that whenever you can make those webinars, make sure that you're there. Okay. And that's only for GC people, by the way, now, as of now. Obviously no outside personnel, nobody that's not registered and paying for GC, right? So we're going to be bringing you even better content than before, because now we know that you guys not only are paying with your time, but you're actually investing into this. So we're going to be doing our best as professionals to bring you the highest quality that we can, right, to make it worth everybody's while. So at this point, now is the time for any questions. or concerns, because we've pretty much covered all of the major changes. So any questions, concerns, or anything else can be asked now before we wrap up. Yeah, yeah, we're still gonna have the Facebook page. Joshua, I know Richard needs help with his auto trader, if that's what you're saying. Okay, Ted. David, yeah, you should be able to. There's a card option right under it. So we will probably be keeping a one of the chats. Yeah. And then obviously the course chats, for each course. Don't expect, hold on. Don't expect a lot of signals from this team. It does happen. I think it was last week or maybe the week before, I called out a couple really good trades for you guys, and a couple people made up to $500 on it. So David, yeah, PayPal is available. Yeah, Richard, I think Josh is trying to help you set up your auto trader, so go ahead and connect with him. Okay. As far as anybody in here, before we wrap this up, is there any other questions or concerns? Because after we wrap up this webinar, we're not going to really be discussing this stuff too much in detail, because obviously we just did, and we don't want to repeat. We're going to go in. We're going to transfer from an educational teaching mode into a trading mode, because it's getting to be the good times of the week to trade, and we're here to. Yeah, thanks. But we're here to trade as well, just like you guys. So. Yeah, David. I basically I'll be treating that account like my account. I'll probably connect my live account to it and then just trade it as I would my live account. So yeah, I'd anticipate it. Hey Bill, you still in the room? Josh, we're working with small accounts right now. I think because from the beta test run, it kind of, I guess, there was some kind of glitch with the software with Vaughn, as a lot of you know. So they're going to be there. There's no dollar requirement at this time. Just minimum, I'd say 100, but a lot of people have less than that right now. So I'm gonna build those smaller accounts up to 100, then exponentially from 100 to 300, 300 to 900, 900 to 1500. That's the game plan. That's kind of how I look at it. As far as auto traders go, there's only going to be one available. Bell and I probably will both, tag team on it a little bit, but yeah, just don't be confused though, because yeah, that's what I hear as far as that. Don't be confused though, because if Bell and I do both tag team on it, and you see a trade that you don't really understand, keep in mind that Vaughn and I have very different trading styles. We both trade very differently, so we're both profitable. Just don't be confused if you see a questionable trade. We just trade different. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Please, Josh, do that. That'd be great. I'm not sure if Bell does swings. I do. My longest trades are like three to 4 days are my longest trades. Well, actually, I've had a trade open for like 6 days now, so that's not true. I'm starting to do a lot longer trades, but my targets are like 400 or 500 pips each. So yeah, I mean, if you're using small lots, I mean, you can still swing. It's no problem. Don't worry about it. Okay. You guys just keep doing you on your personal accounts, right? Let me take care of everything else. Yeah, David, I will. And bearish divergence and a bearish Gartley on odd JPY if anybody wants to jump on that. David, you and I can talk afterwards. Okay, cool, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If anybody has a last-minute question or concern, go ahead and type it up now. If not, then we're going to go ahead and get ready for the trading night, the London session. All right. Well, if everybody's good, just type "we're good" or "we're ready" or "sweet" in the chat so that I know everybody. Yeah, like Michelle just did. I don't want to be talking to myself. If you guys are good and ready to go, say so. Okay. All right, cool. So we're going to go ahead and sign off of here. And we got a couple hours till the London session really gets into full swing. So we'll keep you guys posted. I'll talk to you soon.